VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio. VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
Naghahatid saya sa mga Pinoy, mga kanta at programang Tatak Pinoy. Napapanood at napapakinggan kahit saan ka man. Streaming worldwide. In South Manila, this is V81 Radio.
Malayo ka man sa iyong pamilya, dito ay hindi ka nag-iisa. Tiyak ito'y iyong hahanap-hanapin, dahil ito ang nagpapasaya sa atin.
Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
Dahil mahal namin kayo.
VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. Oh,
VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko.
VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
Dahil mahal namin kayo.
VA1 Radio, VA1 Radio.
Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. Dahil mahal namin kayo. Para sa inyo ito, V81 Radio.
The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions of the guests do not reflect those of the host, the show, this station, the management, and the network. Here now is the program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erika Mison, together with her fellow millennials, they will be making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Hi everyone, good afternoon, and you are now tuned into Making a Difference. This is a show created to inspire and motivate the youth of today. My name is Erika Mison, and I am the host of Making a Difference here only on V81 Radio Manila. So, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I know it's been really hot over here in the Philippines. Summer is just no, it's already here. I guess it's officially here. But I hope you're all doing well. Please don't forget to stay hydrated at all times. So, before we start our episode for today, I want to give like a very quick recap of what happened last week. So last week was actually more of a recap episode. I featured 3 of our episodes from like back from not season 1, I think around season 2 or season 3, and I talked about what happened during those episodes. So it was mainly just a recap of what has been happening here on Making a Difference. And before that episode that we had last week was actually our first episode back, season 6, and we had guests from the Rotaract Club of Midtown Quezon City. So if you want to watch those episodes, you can find them here on Facebook. If you're watching on Making a Difference Facebook page, you can find them here, or you can also find them on V81 Radio Manila's YouTube channel. All right. So for my guests and for my new guests, if you're new here, hello and welcome to Making a Difference. We have our usual question of the day. So what is the question of the day? We ask our viewers, or those who are watching, a question of the day. Now, it varies per episode. It depends on the theme of the episode, or what or whatever's been going on lately. And it's just a chance for us to see what you guys think or what you have to say. Again, Making a Difference is here. It's a platform for you guys to share your voices and for your voices to be heard. So if you are watching Making a Difference for the first time, we usually flash our question of the day, and you can comment down below whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. And then at the end of the show, I'll be reading your answers live. So can we flash the question of the day again, please? Ayan. So since it's Women's Month this March, who is a woman that inspires you? You can just say the name of that woman. You can also give an explanation as of why that person or that woman inspires you. So again, it can be like one sentence, it can be like a paragraph. I don't really mind. I would love to read your answers. So again, please use the chat box below, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Okay, so for this week's episode, we have another batch of young guests, and I'm actually excited to talk to them today. They will be talking about, okay, I don't wanna spoil it, but I'll have them tell you guys about it. They'll be talking about their program. And here with me today, I have four guests for this episode, and I'd like to introduce them one by one. So first we have Aldrich Alvarez, who is the CEO and co-founder of NeuralPilot. Then we also have Raphael Panaligan, who is the Chief Technology Officer and co-founder of NeuralPilot. Ernestine Villafuerte, who is the Chief Experience Officer, also the co-founder of NeuralPilot. And last but not the least is SUPREMO, who is the Chief Marketing Officer and co-founder of NeuralPilot. So let us welcome the team of NeuralPilot on making a difference. Hello, everybody. Ayan. Let's give them time to. There we go. All right. So we have Raphael or Raf, Cyril, and Ernestine. Hello. Welcome to the show, everyone. So great to have you here, and I'm excited to talk to you. I'm excited to talk to you guys about NeuroPilot. But before we get into that, we have our, of course, icebreaker for the guests. So I'll be asking, how many questions do we have today? I'll be asking 11 simple questions, and all you need to do is just answer. No need to give an explanation as to why you answered or why you chose your answer. So, are you guys ready? Yes, yes.
Ready.
Yes.
Okay,
Ready.
great. All right. So, first question. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Anyone can go first.
Early.
Uh,
Early bird.
Night owl.
Night owl. Si
Night
Ernest,
owl.
night owl. Okay, so two night owls, one early bird. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. Warm or cool?
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, kasi ang init naman natin. Okay. Sweet or savory?
Savory. Savory.
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. Sweet syrup. Okay. Book smart or street smart?
Street smart. Book smart.
Book smart.
Book smart. Okay. I'm guessing Raf and Ernestine, you prefer reading or you'd like to read talaga. Okay. Leader or follower?
Leader. Follower.
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 Follower. Okay, all right. Okay. Do you prefer sticking to the plan or would you rather improvise?
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Improvise.
Improvise.
Improvise. Right. Are you okay? Do you prefer talking to people online or in person?
In person.
In person.
In person.
Online.
Online. Okay, sige. I was expecting everyone in person kasi pwedeng ano na face to face. But okay. What is your favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
Saturday,
Friday.
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 Okay, weekend talaga, of course. Weekend is weekend. What is your favorite quote?
If you're the best in the room, you're in the wrong room.
Wow. Okay, I haven't heard that quote yet. Ernestine.
Go the extra mile.
Go
It's
the
never
extra-
crowded.
Okay. How about you, Raf?
If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Okay. Wow, your quotes are really good. Thanks, guys. One last question. What is one item you cannot live without?
Efficacent oil.
Wait, same tayo.
Relate.
Sorry. Lola vibes. Okay, Ernestine and Raf, what is the one item you can't live without?
My phone.
Your phone. Okay.
My PC.
Your PC. Okay, I'm guessing Raf, you have like a PC gaming setup.
Kind of, I guess.
Kind of. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's it for our icebreaker. Thank you, Cyril, Ernestine, and Raf for participating. And there you have it. These are our guests for today, and they are representing NeuralPilot. So, but before, okay, suspense muna. Before we talk about NeuralPilot, let's um, get to know each one of them a bit better. So, one by one, if you could if you could introduce yourself, if you're still studying, how old you are, just so the viewers know what you're up to. So maybe we can start with our ano ba, Chief Marketing Officer, Cyril.
Hi, I am Sarah C. Supremo. I am 17, born and raised abroad in Saudi Arabia, and I'm currently a STEM student in Polytechnic University of the Philippines Senior High School, main campus. I'm currently preparing for two competitions that I'm too shy to mention right now, but heads up sa akin social media friends because I will be sharing it while or after the competitions. And I'm also working in a private international based software company wherein I'm the project manager overseeing the creatives department, programming and development department, and as well as marketing. I'm also in charge of like talking to our clients abroad, and that's all.
And how old are you, Cyril?
I'm 70.
To 17, and she's doing so much already. Thank you so much, Cyril. Next, we have our Chief Experience Officer, Ernestine Villafuerte.
Hi everyone, I'm Ernestine H. Villafuerte. I'm 16 years old and I love playing games and hanging out with my friends. Currently though, I've been overloaded with schoolwork so most of my time gets spent there.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Ernestine. And then last, our only boy for today, si Raf, our Chief Technology Officer.
Hi everyone, I am Raphael Lorenzo C. Panaligan. I am 19 years old. I am currently a grade 12 student in Ateneo de Davao, and yeah, that's all.
All right. Thank you, Raf. So again, this is the team, the Neural Pilot team. Okay, so I know I've been mentioning Neural Pilot, and I guess our viewers are curious na rin. What is Neural Pilot?
So, as the chief marketing officer, I'm really in charge of like explaining what NeuralPilot is. So, as an overview and how I explain our product and a pitch, NeuralPilot is an advanced driver assistance system in the form of a small device that you can easily mount to your car without making a sweat, just like a dashcam. You can now have an AI or artificial intelligence driving your car, so you'll have more time to rest and do other significant things. It also works most in the common vehicles in the Philippines and it requires no additional hardware.
Okay, okay, I'm curious. So this is the exact product, right? The Neural Pilot. And when you say advanced driver assistance, what can it do? Like up to
So
can it
currently,
park your car? Or,
yeah,
yeah.
our product currently is on a level 2 ADAS wherein it will be in charge of like accelerating, decelerating, brakes, etc. It's like really driving your car and you'll have time to do other significant things because you don't have to focus you don't have to give your entire focus on driving.
Okay, so is this okay? So you're still testing, or is it like do you already have the actual?
No, we don't have the actual product, but we do have the software prototype and the hardware prototype wherein we can integrate it together na lang in order to build our like cool prototype wherein we can try it in a car, hopefully.
Okay, so based on the slide that we're showing right now, I it can connect then to your mobile devices.
Yeah, like how you use Google Maps. Like if you connect your application, Neural Palette comes with an application by the way. So when you connect your device to the application, it will be able to like you can choose the destination you will be going into. So like Google Maps, parang talaga siyang navigation application.
Okay. So yun nga, like my question kanina, it can park your car since it
Yeah.
can like accelerate and okay, interesting. Nice. So all of you, including Aldrich, no, I don't think he'll be able to make it today, but all of you, you were the ones who really came up um, with this product.
Here in the Philippines, we're the first ones to ever introduce a device like this. But it's actually available na in China and US, and that's the reason why we want to introduce it here in the Philippines kasi it's not available. And we want to like solve issues here in the Philippines kasi syempre ito yung bayan natin. We want to serve the people.
Right, right. Yeah, there's really not a lot of it here in the. I know like car companies are trying to do that, but again, it's not, as they say, uso here in the Philippines. But okay, we'll talk about Neural Pilot a bit more later on in the show. But thank you, Cyril, for introducing Neural Pilot. I just um I just wanna ask, no, how did you all like meet and get together and like brainstorm and come up with Neural Pilot? What's the story behind the team and Neural Pilot?
um like I've said, we came up with NeuralPilot because we know the incidents, like the issues here in the Philippines, like road crashes. And now imagine a world wherein one out of focus glance wouldn't cause road accidents, and where little mistakes won't cost a life. And that's where we all want to live in. And despite it not being available necessarily available here in the Philippines, we want to introduce it as a startup.
Okay. And how did you all meet?
Um, na-meet na-meet ko si Aldrich, the CEO of NeuralPilot, sa NASA Space Up Challenge, another international competition hosted by NASA. And then he invited me to like compete in another startup competition, not a hackathon, wherein we will found NeuralPilot. And then there I met Ernestine, our CXO, and Raphael Kuya Enzo, our CTO.
Okay. So I wanna know like Ernestine and Raf's like perspective. No? So Ernestine, when you met, so you met Cyril together na with Aldrich, tama ba?
Um, Actually, first kami ni Aldrich yung sumali sa competition for Neural Pilot. Then, after mapunta sa semifinals round, doon sumali si Cyril and si Raphael.
Oh, okay, okay. And then how about you naman, Raf? Like I wanna hear like all your points.
Well, basically, my friend Hans told me that Aldrich was looking for a developer, so he referred me, and then that's how I joined.
Okay. Actually, that's the next question that I want to ask. I know you're the CTO, so everything like all yun nga, the developing of the system, it's under you. So
Yes.
how did you start? Like kasi you're young pa eh. You're not even 18 yet. So how did you ano yung interest mo? Like what made you interested talaga in the
Well, actually during the start of the pandemic, I didn't really have anything to do, so I just
Mhm.
started learning machine learning and programming and stuff like that.
Okay, and then from there nagustuhan mo na.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. Galing, galing. Okay, so have you guys seen each other in person?
Nope.
Not
No.
yet. Okay.
Not yet.
And how is it like? What's it like working with each other? I mean, like, okay, so people introduce you to each other, and like you all met na and stuff. So how's it like, working with each other online? May mga challenges ba kayo that you've experienced while working with each other online? Kasi sometimes people say na mahirap to work with each other online. Some people prefer in person, but so far I think NeuralPilot is doing well. And how are you able to manage working with each other online? Anyone can answer this. So
Uh,
sige, go ahead, Raf.
I guess since like we haven't met yet, so it's easier for us to like get to know each other online, and so it's easier for us to work since we didn't have any prior experience.
Right. Oo. Okay. Sige. Cyril, did you want to say something?
It's actually fine. Like we founded NeuralPilot online, but I feel like if we met each other and we founded NeuralPilot now, we're talking face to face. We were collaborating face to face. We would be able to like really implement full efforts.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, yun nga, like what people say, it's easier to work with each other online. It's faster as well because you can just like bug the other person. All right. So, I just want to ask Mo, since it's Women's Month, I want to ask both Cyril and Ernestine. Later, we'll also get the perspective of Raf. But for Cyril and Ernestine, I just want to know, no, how are the competitions, the startup competitions for women nowadays, especially Cyril, nga, you mentioned that you joined the NASA Space Ops um, competition, and then there's the hackathon. So how is it like for the women today? Baka we can start naman with Ernest.
Okay, so for women, startup competitions are great platforms to showcase skills and experience. These competitions are driven by the end product. How relevant it is, how marketable it is it profitable? So any gender discrimination, if there are, fades into the background and women gets a chance to display their skills and the technology that truly matters in these competitions.
So how was your what was your experience like naman when you were there, Ernest?
I think my experience is pretty great. I got to meet a lot of great mentors, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. How about you, Cyril?
On an equal standpoint, like it's a privilege, and I don't say it in a very good way. Like the population of men joining these technological competitions are very, very high compared to women, and that people is not very good thing. Like technological competitions, whatever and whichever per se, shouldn't be overcome by one gender. And technology technology or STEM in general should be like open and accessible to men and women. And because by only that na we can say STEM is an industry of diversity.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that. Thank you, Cyril and Ernestine, for sharing your thoughts. Right now, we're gonna go on a quick break, but when we come back, we're still gonna have the team here, and we're also gonna introduce our CEO. He's already here, so stick around, and we'll be back after these few announcements.
We'll be back shortly, making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Malayo ang tingin. Malayo ba ang tingin mo? Sa hinihintay mong tricycle, uwing-uwi ka na ba? Kaya pa ng legs mo. Tricycle hailing app Para Hero is here to serve you. Through the Para Hero mobile app, you can easily book your tricycle ride within your community all day, every day. So whether you're at home, your favorite place, or gusto mo na talagang umuwi, ora mismo, Para Hero app is here for you. Just download Para Hero mobile app in Google Play. Register, it's that easy, and you're ready to book. Para Hero is initially available in BF Homes Parañaque and Las Piñas area. But soon, sa community mo din, malapit na po, Para Hero, para sa pasahero.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price, guaranteed, with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before, whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration. Productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Inolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Now back to Making a Difference, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Making a Difference. If you're just tuning in now, my name is Erika Mison, and I'm the host of Making a Difference here on V81 Radio Manila. So before the break, I introduced the team of NeuralPilot. So NeuralPilot is basically a car accessory device that that adds advanced driver system assistance systems to your car. We did introduce it, the team did introduce it for a bit before the break, and then we talked about how they met, and they're actually pretty young. The age range would be around 16, 17. And, it's great to hear that the youth of the day, they're really trying to put their skills to such a good platform. Now, before I reintroduce them, I would like to flash our question of the day. So again, if you're new here, we do have a question of the day every episode, just so the viewers can also engage with us. So our question of the day, can we flash that, please? There we go. Who is a woman that inspires you? Again, it could just be the name of the woman. You can also explain why that woman inspires you. I want to know who is that woman who gives you that inspiration and that motivation to go day by day. I will be reading your answers at the end of the show. So please do answer our question of the day. All right. So to reintroduce our guests for today, the team of NeuralPilot, and we are also joined now by the CEO of NeuralPilot. I'd like to introduce them again one by one. We have ALDRICH, who is the CEO, and then RAPHAEL, or CRAF, he is the Chief Technology Officer of NeuralPilot. Ernestine, who is the Chief Experience Officer, and our CMO, or the Chief Marketing Officer, is XYRELLE. So can we have everyone back on screen, please? I hope they're all still there. There we go. And there's ALDRICH. All right. So hi, everyone. Hi, Raf, XYRELLE, Ernestine, and there's ALDRICH. So again, ALDRICH is the CEO of NeuralPilot. So since si Aldrich ang new guest natin for this segment, Aldrich, would you mind introducing yourselves to our guests, to our viewers?
Hello. By the way, thanks for having us. Making it first.
Yes.
I'm Alvarez. I'm 17 years old, and um, I am studying at Caloocan National Science and Technology High School. I'm currently based, yeah, in Caloocan City, Manila. And then um, maybe I would say that I am more of a tech person, yeah, and my interest and passion is on tech and startup businesses. Kaya um, I initiated to join this competition, yung Young Founder Summit. And yeah, I think that's it for introduction.
All right. So I know I asked this to Cyril a while ago. No? I asked what why did you start NeuralPilot? But of course, we wanna hear then from the CEO. What made you decide to like put this team together and build NeuralPilot? Ayan. Aldrich, can you hear us? Ayan. I think is he hanging on my end? Okay, all right, sige. So we'll have Aldrich. Ayan, ayan there. Okay, so we'll have him back again. We'll have him reconnect. But sige, to continue our conversation. So yun nga, a while ago I was asking the ladies here, what it's like for these women when they join the competitions. And another question that I wanna throw at Cyril and Ernestine, um, during those competitions, or actually up until now, did you face any unique issues or any unique problems just because you're you're women, you're girls?
Um,
Or
so
like are they questioning you? Yeah.
So like when I've mentioned na I joined NASA Space Ops before, on our team, which is Soltech, I was the only woman in the team. And since Aldrich is not here, but he was one of my team members, out of 6 members, I was the only woman. And it's like something new to me kasi 'di ba, when I joined competitions before, madalas talaga hindi lang ako nag-iisang babae. And when I joined a technological competition, I was so surprised na I was the only woman. And then, like, in general, besides that experience, I don't have encountered any problems regarding my gender kasi I was privileged enough to be in an environment wherein I was able to feel like I'm an equal part of men. And I experienced like being a president of the class, part of Supreme Student Government, top one, Interschool Achievers, STEM enthusiasts, and I believe it's not the same for other women, and I acknowledge that na I have the privilege to do so, and that's all.
All right. How about you, Ernestine?
I haven't really experienced any unique problems relating to my gender because Aldrich is my good friend, so it's all good between us. Yes.
Right. Okay. I, that's great. And I do hope those who are watching here who are also women, I hope they get also inspired because I think there are some people, some women that are like scared to step out, especially in this industry. No, we all think now, okay, since it's the tech industry, they're all guys, they're all men. But honestly, nowadays I've been seeing a lot of women that are more involved with the tech industry. So it's great to see that Cyril and Ernestine are very much involved in the tech industry at such a young age. So go keep doing what you're doing, ladies. All right. So since we heard from the ladies, since Raf is the only guy here, we want to know your perspective naman. No? Since you're more you're the developer and you're really into the tech industry. Now, do you notice any like gender inequality in the field?
Um, I haven't experienced it, but I'm sure it's there. Since
Okay,
I've been like hearing like news about that, yeah, and
right.
stuff.
Uh-oh. And what's your take on it?
I think it's wrong because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is like how good you are at the job that you have, and how
Mhm.
you can help your team succeed.
Right. Okay. So I want to ask everyone. No, we'll go around. The question here is, what can the others do, or our viewers? What can our viewers do to continue to support women and make opportunities equal? What do you think our viewers can do? How we can start naman with Raf.
Mm.
Can be, it can be any, it doesn't have to be very what's this, it doesn't have to be very um in depth, but I guess anything simple, no, just by um sharing, can be just by sharing, or just like honestly just by talking about it, no? Being aware, spreading awareness would be good. So Kaya, what do you guys think? While Raf is thinking, baka si Cyril or si Ernestine would have something to say.
We at NeuralPilot understands that at a young age, the significance of being a voice of our peers and an advocate of young girls and women all around the globe who may not have the same opportunities like us who are currently sitting here. And we acknowledge that not all are privileged enough to be able to experience the same path that I was able to walk through, or we, Ernestine, was able to walk through. And hindi tayo para-parehas ng hinaharap and pinagdaraanan. And it's very important to know that if you're privileged, you're privileged. Because in that way, you would be able to know that I should do something about this because I know that I can and they can. And like I've said earlier, na when you're privileged, use that privilege to make a change. Na speak if you can. Like when you see someone stereotyping, stop them. When you see someone being treated differently because they're women, stop them, because by then you would be able to like see now we can they would be able to see now we can't do this anymore because they know na we know that we are being neglected, na we know that we are being treated differently. If you're scared, don't worry, because people like me and like us and real pilot, we are not scared and we can speak for you. We can use our voice for you.
Thanks, Cyril. How about you, Ernestine?
So I think what we can definitely do is to slowly remove conservative thinking and practices in the workplace where it shouldn't be. So most of the time, these practices hinder and limit women in traversing different boundaries for equal opportunity. So let women speak more, don't tolerate sexism, and diversify management roles.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Ernestine. And how about you, Raf?
I guess in the workplace, or like in hackathons, we should when like choosing our members, we should not look at their gender but their skill set, because that is what's the most important, because that's what's going to help us win.
Yeah, right. Agree. So, Raf, since you mentioned the hackathon, no, maybe you could explain to our viewers who aren't really aware what happened during the hackathon. What do you guys do?
So basically in a period of time, usually it's 48 hours,
Mhm.
you will build a prototype of a product and then pitch it to judges, and whoever has the best pitch wins the hackathon.
Okay, so you have to stay up for
Yeah.
48 hours.
Yes.
And how was that? Like, were you able to? I mean,
um
so yeah.
since like I'm a gamer, sanay na ako na na I stay up late, and so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really ano, yeah.
Yeah, I did really. When was the hackathon?
I the neural pilot one was, I think, last year.
Last
It
year. Okay.
was somewhere between December and November, I think. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot.
Okay, okay. So it was just last year. So I'm assuming no, that was done online since
Yes.
lockdown and all that. Okay. And was it just like here in the Philippines, or was it? international?
Oh, it was a international hackathon.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got to talk to others who from different countries.
Yes.
Yeah. And the age range, was it like your age range, or were there people older than you?
Um there were a lot of participants who were like at our age range, but there were some who were a bit older.
And how did that make you feel?
It didn't really affect me because I was confident in our product.
Okay. All
Yeah, and
right.
in our team.
Yeah. No, it is a good product. It is, and it's something kasi that we could use and that we need. So as long as we actually do need that product, we should be okay. All right. Thanks for sharing your experience, Raf. I want to ask everyone again in this room, or parang imagine a round table. No? I want to know what what motivates each one of you, especially when it comes to Neural Pilot. What keeps you going? What keeps you working with the team and growing Neural Pilot? Ngayon, let's start naman with Ernest.
Um, so the probable success and the knowledge I can gain from working on NeuralPilot motivates me to work harder for the future.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Ernestine. How about you, Cyril?
There are so many moments in my life where I ask, like, how am I here? Like, how did I end up here, and why am I here? And this is definitely one of those moments for me. So whenever I think about this, I try to rewind and flashback all the paths that I took and try to remember bakit nga ba ako nandito. And I'm here to bring a change. Like, I want to be able to contribute to the society and give back sa ating bayan using my passion for science and technology. And I want to be remembered. I want to, like, as cliche as it sounds, like, make the world a better place for the current and future generations.
Right, and you're all definitely working towards that goal. Thank you, Cyril. And you, Raf?
Um for me, what motivates me is seeing, because is that I really want to see the product become a real thing, because it's such an interesting concept, and the learnings that I will gain throughout the production of the project will be really helpful for me in the future also.
Yeah, definitely. You're all still so young, and this experience, like when you start working, when you start with your career na talaga, it will definitely give you that push. So you guys are on the right track. Good job, everyone. Okay, so any challenges so far that you've faced um, with building Neural Pilot?
Um, I can go ahead.
Yeah,
So
sige, go.
the, our product was cheap compared to other devices, and to the point na it was almost impossible to pass through the international startup competitions na we joined for funding. And although we didn't necessarily win the final prize, we did reach the semifinals wherein we competed with thousands and thousands of students who shared the same passion, our passion for science and technology. And now, considering the affordability and, as you said, the usability of this device, why won't people want to use it when we try to, like, open a survey forum? And I
Okay.
believe that's the biggest challenge na I encountered. And, like, I wondered for days and months since the competition for YFS and DSS took months na, since as the chief marketing officer, I was in charge of marketing the product or target markets. But I realized now while browsing Facebook na, from their perspective na the same science and technology that was used for war, for that innovates only the richest, what will cost them na to use this fascinating device?
Mhm.
And it's not even the majority that's benefiting from this innovation, but the minority, the normal people, the everyday people, they are the majority. Nonetheless, the ones that, profit, the ones that take advantage of this science are the only top 0.6% of the society. And as you can see now in the global pandemic with the supposedly use of science, like who are the ones who are taking the vaccines into far reaching from the poorest of the poor countries, diba? So like another example is the very technology you're using today. Like that's from the blood, sweat, and tears of thousands of children and people in general in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Like if you've heard about it, like the science and technology that we are using today, they were being deprived of sleep, of eat, and they weren't able to even glimpse the said technology that they are sacrificing their lives for. And despite the problem that I've mentioned, we want to like advocate for sciences for the people. Like NeuralPilot stands for the use of science and technology for the benefit of the humankind. Kasi science is supposed to be for everyone, diba? Science is
Yes.
supposed to change the world, and that people, Neural Pilot acknowledges that, and we want you to be part of it. And that's why we started to found Neural Pilot.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that story. And I was interested in the survey that you did, no? Because surveys actually do help when you're building a product, no? Kasi you get to see what they think about the product. So it's good that you guys did a survey para more insight then to help you guys as well. Um, while you were talking, I was also curious. So since you're CMO, that's what you do. You have to come up with like different marketing strategies for your product. And then we have, of course, our CTO. He's in charge of the whole developing the system. But I also want to know, Ernestine, as Chief Experience Officer, what is your role exactly here in NeuralPilot?
So, as a chief experience officer, so what I mostly do is ensure that Neural Pilot delivers brand expectations and embody its value proposition. So basically, I am in charge of its design and user experience.
Okay. So did you guys also do a survey also on like user experience or not yet?
Mm,
Or not yet?
I don't I don't think we have done it, but in the future, yes.
Yeah, you should. It that will also help. But okay. All right. Sige, I wanna all right. One more question before we go on break, and again, this is for everyone here in the show. I want to know any lessons that you have learned so far, ever since you started working on Neural Pilot. So again, maybe we can start with Ernestine.
Um, so while working on NeuralPilot, I have learned to manage my expectations. So when working in a product like NeuralPilot, we often drown ourselves with various expectations. Like our product is the best, we got this, and etc. And in turn, when those expectations haven't been met, everything just comes crashing down, often leading to burnout and dissatisfaction. So I try to really manage my expectations.
Right, right. Yeah, you're gonna experience a lot when building talaga Neural Pilot. How about you, Cyril?
I learned now we need to touch the grass and feel the problems of other people. Na kasi we are all interconnected and we need to do something whenever we can. Na we know the significance of being the voice of our peers and advocate for young girls and women. And we know that some people are deprived of basic human rights, and we want to like give something. We want to help something, even though we're young and even though we're just starting.
All right, and yeah, you guys again are definitely an inspiration to the youth nowadays. How about you, Raf?
I guess it would be that rest is very important because understanding complex concepts on machine learning is really hard to understand when you're really tired. So you
Yeah,
really have to rest, and yeah.
definitely. I agree with Raf. Like rest is also important. That's why. you have the weekends. That's why everybody likes the weekends because you get to rest as well. Okay, thanks guys for sharing the lessons that you've learned so far with Neural Pilot. So now we're gonna go on another quick break, and then when we come back, we'll talk more about Neural Pilot. So stick around, and we'll be back after these few announcements.
We'll be back shortly, making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Big Media is all about life's journey.
Yung mga yun, mga bata pa sila dati nung nakakasama ko sila. So ngayon, sikat na sila. Kaya
In digital, entertainment,
Maraming salamat po na nabigyan niyo kami ng opportunity.
information, story, inspiration, and experiences. Whenever, wherever you want, welcome. Join us as we push the boundaries of possibility here with Big Media.
Welcome to Pride and Proud Asia, Asia's first online radio show that champions LGBT contribution and leadership in business and in our country and the region. Hosted by the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, visibility, representation, and empowerment. This is Pride and Proud Asia. Happy Pride!
Evolving your communities to be the linking, bigger, and preferred group, growing and scaling, becoming bigger and better. Let us build out these business milestones for your company as we lead you to amplify and reach out and engage here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 3, hosted by Direct Selling Sensei Jojo Barakias and ASEAN EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, co-hosted by Organizational Development Network champion Maricar Sandalo, and we have digital culture and lifestyle coach Joshua Ravales, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. So now, take your journey, lead the pack, and unleash your power while we do the rest of the work for the CEOs, communities, and sustainability of Talk Shop Asia Power Network now on its Season 3. Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard, because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph. Malayo ang tingin. Malayo ba ang tingin mo sa hinihintay mong tricycle? Uwing-uwi ka na ba? Kaya pa ng legs mo. Tricycle hailing app Para Hero is here to serve you. Through the Para Hero mobile app, you can easily book your tricycle ride within your community all day, every day. So whether you're at home, your favorite place, or gusto mo na talagang umuwi, ora mismo, Para Hero app is here for you. Just download Para Hero mobile app in Google Play. Register, it's that easy, and you're ready to book. Para Hero is initially available in BF Homes Parañaque and Las Piñas area. But soon, sa community mo din, malapit na po, Para Hero, para sa pasahero.
Now back to Making a Difference, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Welcome back to Making a Difference. This is a show created to inspire and motivate the youth of the day. I'm Erika Mison, and welcome to Making a Difference. So before the break, we talked to our guests, the team of NeuralPilot, and we talked to them about what it's like working in the tech industry, especially for the women. And we also talked about what the challenges they've been through while building NeuralPilot so far. So before I introduce them back on the show, I we have our usual question of the day. So again, please can we flash our question of the day? Ayan. So, who is a woman that inspires you? So, again, it could just be the name of the woman, or if you want to share something about that woman, please do feel free to share, and I will be reading the comments at the end of the show. Okay. So, again, I'd like to call back the team of Neural Pilot. So, we have Raph, Cyril, and we have Ernestine. Hello. Ayan. Okay. Now let's talk about we've been talking about your work, what you've been doing and all the experiences so far. Now let's talk about Neural Pilot talaga. So again, if for those of you who are just tuning in now, Neural Pilot. Actually, can we flash that slide that we had a while ago so that people can see again what Neural Pilot looks like? So it's a car accessory. There we go. So it's a device that adds driver assistance system. No? So again, the team here is actually creating Neural Pilot and to be sold here in the Philippines. Okay, so I just want to know, no, since this started last year during the hackathon, where are you at right now with Neural Pilot? Like, what's the progress now with Neural Pilot?
We're still in the development of the prototype. Like I've mentioned a while ago, like we're the development of the software and the hardware. Wherein after the development of both, we can now integrate it together so that we can have the final product.
Okay. So do you have a timeline on when you would wanna really release Neural Pilot?
So we're still trying to build our experiences kasi that's what we've learned when we pitched our product into our like future investors, and we want to learn and experience as much as we can to so that we can develop NeuralPilot to the best that it can and surpass the limits that we have. And yeah, we're still in the development and
Yeah. All right. Is there a reason why pick pick to focus talaga on this on Neural Pilot? Like, is there like an advocacy behind it with Neural Pilot? And again, anyone can answer. Like, what's the advocacy behind Neural Pilot?
like besides the scientists for the people of legacy, we have this example, a story wherein we mentioned at the piece na Chris Delisay, he is a call center team lead and a bike athlete, and he goes to work by a bike every day. And until one eventful morning, he was like hit by an SUV and died in the spot with the severe head and body injuries, leaving behind his wife and his son. And besides Chris Delisay, there are thousands of other road traffic victims na we want to help, and that inspired us to commit to this problem. And like I've mentioned before again, na imagine a world wherein out-of-focus lens wouldn't cause road accidents, it wouldn't kill people, and instead it will like give you the comfort of your home. Na you're resting while driving to your work, and that's the world where we all want to live in. And even though we're not there, especially here in the Philippines as a developing country, we are getting there, and we're trying to introduce the first ever advanced driver assistance system here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And have you already, besides done the hackathon, have you already pitched to different investors for Neural Pilot?
No, we haven't, but we're trying to like pitch the product as soon as possible. But we need to first like finalize the development of the software and the hardware first before we pitch into the future investors.
Right. Okay. Okay. I just wanna know no. Besides the Neural Pilot, okay. Um I want to hear from everyone. Besides the neural pilot, what do you plan to do, um, especially after you are able to launch neural pilot? Like, I know you're all still young. For those of you who are just tuning in now, our guests here are 16 and 17 years old. So, do you have any plans besides than neural pilot? Um, let's start again with Ernestine.
So in the future, I am planning to enter the medical sector. I would love to be a doctor.
Nice. Okay. Good luck with that. We need you. Okay. How about you, Raf?
Well, I'm trying to get into the robotics engineering course in ADU, so I guess I'll be making more projects like Neural Pilot in the future.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, how about you, Cyril?
Just like Ralph, we're in the same industry, like engineering and technology. And I'm planning to after graduate college, I want to pursue masters and hopefully PhD, and then at the same time like develop neural palette into the best that we can, since we're just gathering experiences now we would use and to be developing and to be founders of neural palette.
Yeah, definitely. Because you're all, I mean, you're all the co-founders then of NeuralPilot, so I'm sure you all want to see this really progress, no? Okay. Let's say there are people here who are curious to find out what to find out more about NeuralPilot. Like, are you guys talking about it on social media, or maybe they could like um read more about NeuralPilot? Where can they find out more about NeuralPilot?
We actually have a page on LinkedIn, but on Facebook you can just personally like add us or follow us, search our names that is displayed here, and you can see there the developments individually and as a team. We will be posting and updating.
Okay. All right. Okay. So actually we are gonna go again on a very quick break, and then when we come back we're still gonna have these guests on the show. So if you have any questions for them, if you wanna ask them more about Neural Pilot, please do feel free. And we're gonna see you after a couple of minutes.
We'll be back shortly, making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Malayo ang tingin. Malayo ba ang tingin mo? Sa hinihintay mong tricycle, uwing-uwi ka na ba? Kaya pa ng legs mo. Tricycle hailing app Para Hero is here to serve you. Through the Para Hero mobile app, you can easily book your tricycle ride within your community all day, every day. So whether you're at home, your favorite place, or gusto mo na talagang umuwi, ora mismo, Para Hero app is here for you. Just download Para Hero mobile app in Google Play. Register, it's that easy, and you're ready to book. Para Hero is initially available in BF Homes Parañaque and Las Piñas area. But soon, sa community mo din, malapit na po, Para Hero, para sa pasahero.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all-Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there, so many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price, guaranteed, with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before, whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration. Productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Inolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Now back to Making a Difference, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Welcome back to Making a Difference. Now, before I introduce to you the guests for today, I just want to say that Para Hero started as an initiative to help the tricycle drivers in our community gain work during this pandemic. So with this app, tricycle drivers won't need to wait so long in line on terminals or drive around the village, wasting time and gasoline just to look for passengers. It will also be more convenient for the pasajeros to book a tricycle ride and wait for it at the safety of their home. Para Hero, your community tricycle hailing app, initially available in BF Homes, Parañaque, and Las Piñas. So if you are around that area and you want to get around, please do check out Para Hero. You can already download it on the App Store. And please do help our tricycle drivers. So it's actually such a great app. I'm sure people would love to use Para Hero. Okay, so again, before we end the show, I'd like to call back our guests for the day, the team behind NeuralPilot. So we have Raph, Cyril, and Ernestine. Hi guys. Okay. So before I let you go, we have our question of the day. So again, to the viewers, if you haven't answered the question of the day, you still have time. But of course, I do want to ask this question of the day to our guests. So can we flash the question one more time, please? Again. So who is a woman that inspires you? So again, we'll go around. We can start with Raph.
Well, the woman that inspires me of course my mother, because she works really hard so that we can have the things that we have today, and we can meet our needs.
Yeah. Hello po, Tita, if you're watching. Thank you, Raph. How about you, Ernestine?
For the longest time, I've always admired Taylor Swift. She inspires me to make a difference in this world, and also her music is phenomenal.
So,
That's all.
what do they call Taylor Swift? Like a Swiftie? Is that what they call the fans? Tama ba? I'm so sorry.
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay. So, Ernestine is a Swiftie. Thank you so much, Ernestine. And last, of course, we have Cyril.
So, of course, my beloved mom as well, like what Kuya Enzo mentioned earlier. And those women in the space industry, like astrophysicists, astronauts, and engineers, who are continuing to break gender stereotypes in my dream industry.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Cyril. So, do you have anything that you would want to say or baka may gusto kayong i-shout out dyan? Go ahead. Okay, so si Cyril naman muna.
Shout out po sa batch ko, System 11-8 sa PUP, and then sa kay Miguel Garcia and sa family ko. That's all.
Hello. Okay. About you, Ernestine, any anything that you want to say, any shout outs that you want to do?
Shout out po sa aking family and sa aking school, Caloocan National Science and Technology High School, and to our CEO that unfortunately couldn't be here today. Sayang talaga. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Ernestine. Yeah, we'll have Aldrich next time on the show. But thank you so much, Ernestine, and of course, Raph. Anything you want to say?
Shout out to my family and shout out to Gil Paul Miguel de la Cruz, P.O.M. Sanchez, and Joel G. Kane. They're single and ready to mingle.
They asked you to say that, no? Okay. And to the friends of Raph, Ernestine, and Cyril, friends and family, hello, and thank you for watching, making a difference. Thank you, NeuralPilot team, Ernestine and Cyril, for being on the show and introducing NeuralPilot and sharing your thoughts and insights. No, I'm excited to see the product, the actual product, and keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much for being here today, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So that was the team of NeuralPilot. Again, it's a car accessory device that they're well, it's still in the development stage, both the hardware and the software. But they did introduce it on the show, and they also talked about their experience, like how it started and the challenges that they've been through while building this car accessory device. So again, it's a device for your car to help you to help the driver. Basically, it's a driver assistant system. So, before we go, I just want to say, I guess we can all agree that video collaboration is more than a trend. Sorry, it has become an important part of every business operation. So, whether you are doing online meeting, one-on-one, or meeting your entire team and customers, everyone's voices and ideas need to be heard and seen. So with Logitech's video collaboration solution, you know you are getting the very best for your business. So please do check out Logitech. It's actually a good brand. So again, if you need assistance when it comes to like video meetings, again, check out Logitech. So that's it. That ends our episode for today. Thank you all for tuning in as the usual. To my frequent viewers since season 1, thank you for continuing to support Making a Difference. Again, please don't forget to follow Making a Difference here on Facebook, and also check out V81 Radio Manila on Facebook as well. You can follow them, and we do have more shows under V81 Radio Manila, so you can find them there on the Facebook page. And you can also watch if you're just tuning in now, you can watch the replay of this episode and all my other episodes starting from season 1 on V81 Radio Manila's YouTube channel. So that's it for today's episode. Again, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I'll see you again next time. Thank you guys, and stay safe.
The program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Making a difference. Making a difference. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erika Mison. Together with her cool millennials, they will be making a difference. Every Saturday, 1 p.m. Philippine time. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy, your all hits, all Pinoy digital radio station in South Manila. This is V81 Radio.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y mapapakinggan. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Ito ang radio mo, ito ang radio ko. V81 Radio, V81 Radio. Radio. Dahil mahal namin kayo. VA1 Radio. VA1 Radio. Para sa inyo ito, VA1 Radio.